All right, so I'm doing some work with this big data set that I have with data for all of the counties in Arkansas. And I just thought I'd show you a function that I use quite a bit when I'm working with data, and that is the rank function. So what I'm trying to do here is I've got some data on childhood obesity in Arkansas for each county in the state. And what I want to do is rank the counties by the percentage of children that are obese right here. And so basically, I've got these data that show um, the percentage of children that are measured to be obese in the county. And what I want to do is, like I said, rank them. And so what you do to use the rank function is you use the equal sign, you type in rank, and then you select the cell of the data point that you want to rank against another series of data points. So this is going to be, I want to know how does Arkansas County, so it's not the state, there's a county in Arkansas called Arkansas County. So I want to see how does Arkansas County rank in comparison to the other counties for the percentage of childhood obesity. So I'm going to click on this column, which has the percentages of the childhood obesity, and then I want to compare that to all of these other percentages down this column. So I'm going to hit the comma button, and then I'm going to click where the series starts. So it starts here. And then here's another quick tip. If you have like a column of data and that's the ones you want to use and you don't want to click and drag, you could just click and drag down if you want to. But a little bit faster way to do that is to hold down the shift and the control key and then push the down button or the down arrow, and it will select everything in that column as long as there's no breaks in the data. And so you can do that. And then another thing you want to do is you want to make sure that if you're going to be ranking a bunch of different values and you want to just make it easy to click and drag this formula down, you want to lock the rows here by putting in a dollar sign in front of the row number. So I'm just adding a dollar sign here and a dollar sign here because I want it to keep these data points locked. Um, this works. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm going to do here. There's a few other things you can do with this that I use sometimes, but this is kind of the easiest way to explain it right here. Um, and then I actually normally I want my data to go in the rankings to go in descending order because I look at a lot of economic data, so I want the highest value, the highest dollar value to be ranked number one, and then the lowest dollar value to be ranked whatever the highest number is. But in this case, since we're looking at percentages of childhood obesity, I actually want the lowest number to be ranked number one because lower levels of obesity is preferable to higher percentages. So to do that, to put whether the rankings are going to be in descending or ascending order, you put a comma and then you pick either 0 or 1. If you want the highest value to be ranked number one, then you will put the 0. But if you want the lowest value to be ranked number one, then you'll put the 1. And I actually want the lowest value to be the higher ranking. So I'm going to put a number 1 here, and then I'll hit enter. And so that looks like a lot of work, but it saved me a lot of time because whenever I click on this, so it looks like Arkansas County in terms of childhood obesity ranked 50th out of 75 counties. And then if I want to see how the other counties rank, I'll just click down here in the corner and I'll just drag this down. And this will give me the rankings of all the other counties. So here we have Newton was ranked number one, and their percentage is 33%. And that looks like, compared to these other percentages, it's going to be the lowest percent. So yeah, 36 was number two. And so yeah, that's how you use the rank function. Just select the data point you want and then click the series And if you set it up with the dollar signs right, you can just click and drag it over. And the way I set it up, if you have columns that are in line, you can drag it over to the right and it should do um, the same thing for the next columns. Um, but yeah, this is something I use quite a bit, and it's been pretty useful and time saving than having to go through and manually try to rank them or use a data sort to get them in order. Um, so yeah, I just thought I'd share that.